Corilan gazed at the patients resting quietly in the health and healing sector. One of the male patients looked familiar, and she moved closer. "Mr. Swain!" she exclaimed, rushing to his side. "What happened? Are you all right?" Though he was swathed in a coarse linen bed cover, she scanned his body as best she could. Nothing looked unusual. She knelt down beside his bed mat on the stone-like floor, but much more comfortable for walking. Swain's gray eyes slowly opened, and he looked at her. "Corilan, thank goodness you're okay," he said, reaching over and patting the top of her hand. She took his hand in hers, infusing him with healing as she did so. "I'm fine, but concerned about you. What happened? Are you in pain? How do you feel?" She couldn't stop herself from babbling. He was president of the Worldwide School of Ancestral Guidance Organization, and most of all, he was her friend. "I was shot during crossover through the gateway portal and suffered a mild heart attack, but I'm already feeling better. Not much harm was done." His medium-toned voice sounded strong and formal as usual. He smiled at her, then added, "Thank you for that, Corilan." She knew what he meant. He was aware of her healing ability. Her face beamed with happiness. She couldn't imagine anything happening to him. She patted his hand and let go. "Hopefully you'll be up and out of here shortly. If there's anything I can do, let me know." The H&H sector was not as large as most of the others, but seemed to have ample space for performing the tasks required. She gazed at the large, gray, cave-like area to the left of the main entryway, filled with patients on bed mats. From the highest archway of the entry point and apex of the patient's area, a sun-like light beamed down upon everyone. Looking into the lamp-lit corridor's far reaches, she could see a recessed area where more staff were preparing plant poultices and other herbal mixtures. As she moved on to other patients, she infused them with healing as well. Being placed in H&H was a good fit for her, given her ability to heal. In addition, she was to serve as a consultant to governance, which she knew referred to her role with the SAG board. It was a role she'd had since she had become a member of the organization last year. After being accepted into the SAG, her Earth Guardian responsibilities had been to serve as Chief of Allegiants and keynote speaker in the annual Earth Renaissance Show tour. She gazed at the gray textured walls and drab boulders serving as tabletops. The color had never been one of her favorites, but seeing it in various applications certainly made her rethink her preferences. Her work had been to manage the process for anyone who signed up to commit themselves to Earth Guardianship, mostly during the ERS tour. She ensured those who committed and received communication devices or comm links were provided safe house refuge when needed and crossover protection when possible. What her roles would mean here, she wasn't sure, now that the allegiants and organizational members were safe in the Ephemeral passage. From the beginning of 2041 and throughout most of the year, many people had pledged to be caretakers of Earth during the ERS tour, aligning themselves with the SAG organization and referred to by everyone as allegiants. She knew that acclimating to life in the passage and planning for their future would be required, but she didn't want to think about that at the moment. It was her first day up and about, and she wanted to peruse the passage and get better acquainted with the layout and the people. As she was on her way to the administration area to find out what other tasks she could perform, she glimpsed someone beckoning to her. Coming closer, she recognized who it was and hurried over. "Hey, Suzanne. Good to see you." Corilan hugged the former ERS training seminar manager. "So, this is your work assignment sector too?" "Yep. You can help me fold the mat covers and bedding. Looks like you already wished everyone well," Suzanne said, winking and grinning.